All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hot. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Rams.
The kicker on 40.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rasheen Ali. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
You kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Waste of time.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the move past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's Rasheen Ali. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Handoff. This is Ali. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get... This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. Extra point by Little is good. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. It is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield. Here's a handoff to Ali. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. 15-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
On 1st down, here's Shipley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Rams. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Ali. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 79 Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Here's Shipley. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now this looks like a design run, and the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. There he goes again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Cardinals are going to get the football at their own 40.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Again, working deep downfield. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15. The man in motion is Watson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number one receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there? And now you tell the offense that it's man coverage. So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll motion over Metcalf. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Rams get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Waste of time. What is
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They bring the tight end in motion. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That is hard. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point by Little is good. And the Cardinals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now, faking the give. The ball comes out. But he'll gather it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Handoff running left, it's Jacobs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. I needed to get rid of it, but did not. It'll finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Another carry here for Shipley. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. on the ground. It's Jacobs. And drives some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's a designed run. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
We are set for 4th and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
So it's a win